So I have the Xiaomi 14T and T Pro in front of me, and they're both running Xiaomi's HyperOS, which includes a collaboration with Google, specifically around some AI functionality and Gemini built in. Let's go ahead and unbox the 14T and then the T Pro. And as you can see on the side here, with your favorite Google apps. So the 14T that I have here is in Titan Gray, 12 gigs RAM and 512 storage. And as a part of this collaboration, you have Google Gemini Nano built in, which is obviously, as it sounds, a mini version of Google's Gemini AI. Accessories that come with the device: USB-A to C cable, a case to get you started. The 14T features a large 5,000 milliamp hour battery. It's got a MediaTek Dimensity 8300 Ultra, 144 Hertz AI display, 67 watt hypercharge. The device has a fairly boxy design, Type-C on the bottom, as well as your SIM tray. There's a little texture to the power button in this location, volume rocker above there. Triple camera setup on the back with your flash looking like another camera, but that's a way of hiding the flash module. Okay, so for the T Pro, we've got Titan Gray as well, so same color, but now we've got 12 gigs of RAM and over 1 terabyte of storage. Unboxing experience is pretty similar. You're still gonna get a case included, slightly different, but similar. Now this one is gonna have a different chip, obviously, MediaTek Dimensity 9300 plus. You've once again got 144 Hertz AI display, but when it comes to charging now, you're gonna get 120 watts wired and 50 watt wireless hypercharge. Different image sensor, and the construction is different. Camera layout, also similar, flash in this location here. It still features a boxy design, but the Pro has a little curvature to the back. But form factor and one-handed comfort is essentially the same. So let's go ahead and boot up the Pro. 14T Pro, a premium feel for sure. Obviously we have the metallic band around the outside. You see the camera layout, glass back, very kind of subtle matte finish, and flat edges, giving you a nice and obvious spot to grip. And we have a beautiful display. Let's max out that brightness. And in the settings menu, I can get that refresh up to 144 Hertz. Look at that. So gamers are gonna be happy about that, or people who just like to have these really snappy devices. They just feel faster when you have a fast refresh, as you know.
It has a little bit of electric going on. You still got that big old motor in the back.
Let's check out the camera real quick. At some point in time, our prop here got a $1 bill. Not a bad thing for analysis. You can see Mo in the back there. 1x, 0.6, 2x, 5. They've nailed the color temperature there. It's like it doesn't jump around, you know? Oh.
What are you doing? Is this a video? Did you get your picture or what, Lou?
No, hang on.
You're up to something. You're beautifying me right now, aren't you?
Hey.
What are you doing?
Stuff.
The stuff you have to put up with. All right, dude. I think you got the shot you're looking for, dude. Back to the tape.
Where are we gonna send this unit? So for those of you who don't have much exposure to Xiaomi, they've been expanding their product lineup in a couple of categories you'd expect, like audio. We've got one of their new tablets here. We've got a smartwatch. Like, this is sort of what you'd expect, but they've even got a car now and a bunch of smart home devices. And really what ties it all together is their HyperOS operating system. Now, this operating system, sometimes you hear about these special Android skins and you wonder if they're gonna be bloated or hard to use. But actually, I was surprised on this device how clean it was. It's not bloated with like 1,000 apps that you wouldn't want. And all of the Google apps are there by default, as you can see here, from Gmail or Photos, Maps. It's all in there after you boot the device up. And Messages is your default messaging app, and Chrome is your default browser. So what that means through that Google integration is that you're also gonna get some of those AI benefits with Gemini now rolling out on Android. And of course, all those other AI benefits inside of Android, like Photomoji, Magic Compose, and circle to search. See, the Magic Compose feature utilizes something called Gemini Nano. It analyzes up to 20 previous messages, and it's able to change or rewrite the tone of the drafted messages. There's up to 7 different writing styles to choose from, like excited, chill, Shakespeare, and formal. And right now, Google allows developers to experiment with Gemini Nano through the AI Edge SDK. This could allow developers to incorporate more AI-powered features. And this lets certain AI-powered features happen on device without needing access to Google servers in the cloud. Now, of course, because AI is all the rage and it's the hot topic at the moment, the AI features of the device don't start and end strictly with what Google has been adding to Android. Xiaomi also has their very own AI implementations for a variety of different apps which come pre-installed. Now, because this world of Xiaomi products has expanded widely all the way out to that performance car, which was like setting records on the Nürburgring, there needs to be a way for this variety of devices to talk together, and that's why they've enhanced their smart home functionality, allowing for communication between their various devices. For example, the ability to copy and paste into my tablet or vice versa, or even if I want to take a photo inside of a notes application and then have that show up on the tablet, this is the type of connectivity that you can expect now, but this goes beyond mobile devices and into your smart home devices as well. Lights and lamps, and you've seen other manufacturers approach smart home implementation. So Xiaomi is joining the party with their latest HyperOS. Oh, cool. Yeah, check that out. I mean, this is another way as well. Why not just map the screen completely so when you get home, you can just leave your phone in one location and still have complete access to it. You want to take a call, or you have something specifically that you want to reference on there while still being on your tablet. So that's the 14T Pro from Xiaomi, and probably the best place to demonstrate this collaboration with Google and integration of more of Google's cutting edge features in the AI territory, including Gemini and others, and just an overall more Google-like experience where you're getting native apps, you're getting messages, and Chrome, and not nearly as much bloat as we've seen in the past, which is a consequence of Xiaomi's move towards their implementation of HyperOS and just how they see Android and AI integrating with their future products.